Good afternoon, everyone. I am Dimpy Singh. I am faculty in Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Health Informatics. Today, I am going to discuss about protein databases. So, as the name indicates, protein database is the collection of the all type of information about proteins. So there are different type of protein databases. So protein databases are a type of biological databases that are collection of information about proteins. The information contained in protein databases include the amino acid sequences, the domain structures as well as motif structure also, the biological functions of the protein, its three-dimensional structure and its interaction with other protein also. So there are different type of protein databases. You can see that PIR, Protein Information Resources, SCOPE, CAT, MINT, ProCite, PDB, Protein Data Bank, Database of Interacting Protein, CAG also. So we categorize the databases according to the functions. Protein sequence databases, it means from where we can access the protein sequences. It means amino acid sequences. So there are a list of protein databases, protein sequence databases, that is PIR, Protein Information Resources. Second is SwissProt, Swiss Protein. Third one is Tramble, Translated European Molecular Biology Laboratory. And second category is protein structure databases. So as the name indicates, the structure database from where we can access the structure of proteins, like 3D structure of proteins, domains, motifs, as well as loops and all. So examples of protein structure databases are PDB, Protein Data Bank, SCOPE, Structure Classification of Proteins, CAT, Class Architecture, Topology, Homology. And third category is protein-protein interaction databases, from where we can check out, we can access the information about the protein interactions, which is responsible for specific functions also, for drug designing also. So the example of these databases is Wind, DeepMint, and protein pattern and profile databases. When we want to check out the patterns and profiles of the proteins, so there are certain databases like InterPro, ProCite, and metabolic pathway databases, Enzyme and CAG. So these type of all protein databases are help to us to retrieve the any kind of information about protein, which is responsible to research about the function of a particular protein. So first, protein sequence databases. So the protein sequence databases contain amino acid sequences, and as we can say that amino acids are the monomers of the proteins and related informations. The amino acid sequence of a protein is important because it determines the dimensional structure and functions as well as its identity. Some of the most popular protein sequence databases are PIR, UniProt. So in PIR, Protein Information Resources is a popular sequence database that provide information about the proteins. So PIR maintains three databases: the Protein Sequence Databases, PSD, the Non-Redundant References Databases, and Integrated Protein Classification Databases, which contain annotated protein sequences, classification information, and protein functions informations, family informations as well. So this is the PIR homepage, Protein Information Resources homepage. Here the different kind of databases are integrated, as we can see: Pro, PTNet, ProLink. From there we can get the protein sequences. So now, what is UniProt? So UniProt is the Universal Protein Resources, a central repository of protein data, a protein database. UniProt is a comprehensive, high quality, freely accessible database, and from www.uniprot.org you can access the protein sequences. Directly you can search UniProt, then you can go and search your sequence. Collaborations. So UniProt is produced by the UniProt Consortium, a collaboration between the EBI, European Bioinformatics Institute, SIB, the Swiss Institute of Bioinformatics, and the PIR, Protein Information Resources. So what is the use of UniProt? If we access the protein sequence, then what is the use? So useful in finding protein sequences and functional information. To get functional information, first we have to take out the protein sequences. So it contains a large amount of information about the biological functions of proteins. Useful of inferring evolutionary information also. If we analyze the protein sequences and get similarities between the sequences, then we can say that the ancestors are the similar of these sequences. We can find out the evolutionary relationship. We can also find out about the function of proteins by studying properties. These type of informations, studying properties such as the biological process, their post-translational modifications, their interaction with other molecules, and their location in cells and organisms. With the help of these type of informations, we can get the successful drug designing. And its application is drug designing as well as protein engineering also. So if we get these type of informations from the databases, then we can apply it in different type of fields like drug designing, protein engineering, and functional annotations. This is a UniProt homepage from where you can access the sequence of proteins, amino acids. These are the UniProt databases. Also UniProt knowledge base databases, UniProt SwissProt databases, Tremble databases, UniMass, metagenomic and environmental sequences. These all are interconnected, from where we can fetch the information about a particular protein sequences and functions also. So with the help of UniProt knowledge based databases, we can access this type of informations like protein and gene name, taxonomic information we can get, manual annotations like functions, subcellular locations, catalytic activities, diseases, tissue specificities, pathways, references, cross references, keywords and gene ontology, post translation modifications. These type of informations we can get from these type of databases. Now the second database is a protein structure databases. So there are different type of protein structure databases like PDB, Protein Data Bank, CATH, CATH, it means a class architecture, topology, homology, scope, structural classification of proteins. From these databases, we can access the structure of protein, we can access the tertiary structure of protein, which is used to further analysis to know the functional annotation. So searching structural databases is becoming more and more popular in molecular biology. If we have the structures, then it is very easy to determine the function of a particular protein. The three-dimensional structure of proteins not only define their biological functions but also hold a key in rational drug designing. Traditionally, protein structures were solved at low throughput mode, but nowadays advanced technologies are used to determine the protein structures like X-ray diffractions, like NMR, like nuclear magnetic resonance, etc. The only international repository for the processing and distribution of protein structure is the PDB. So PDB, it means Protein Data Bank, is a database for the three-dimensional structure data of large biological molecule such as protein and nucleic acids. The data typically obtained by X-ray crystallography, NMR spectroscopy, or increasingly cryo-electron microscopy. These all are the high throughput techniques to determine the protein structures. The data is freely accessible on the internet by the website of its member organizations. The PDV is overseen by an organization called the Worldwide Protein Data Bank, www.pdb. Who runs it? So, Protein Data Bank in Europe, that is PDBE. Protein Data Bank Japan, that is PDBJ. Research Collaboratory for Structural Bioinformatics Protein Data Bank, that is RCSB, and Biological Magnetic Resonance Data Bank. How to retrieve the data from the PDB? So RCSB PDB websites allow you to search and explore the information under the PDB header, including information on experimental methods from where your protein sequence are retrieved, which type of techniques is utilized, etc. And once you have found the PDV entries that you are interested in, you may use Visualize program to allow you to read in the PDV file. Display the protein structures on your computer, download the information and create custom picture of it. So when you get your protein structures, then you can select and modify it. You can see that how many water components are there, how many ligands are there, how many polymers are there. So different type of modifications you can do manually and can fetch the data accordingly. These programs also often include analysis tools that allow you to measure distances and bond angles, identify interesting structural features. So how to search? So you go to the browser, any browser, and then click on and then type the PDV, and the home page will be open like this, and there is a search bar from where you can put your query sequence, from where you can search the protein name as well as the protein ID. Thank you.